Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop for another week of Saturday Night Special. So we've had a good week this past week. You know, Abby and I, we took a trip. I had a week of vacation and we went up to Mississippi. We went up to Atlanta for Fab Tech and we had a great time. We got to see a lot of new places, meet a lot of new folks, and I got lots of video to share with you here on the channel. So our first day we went up to Meridian, Mississippi, up to the Soleil Steam Feed Works. Used to be a foundry and a machine shop where they used to build their own steam engines there, and I believe they did other foundry work as well, you know, like make gears and things like that. And you know, this is one of those places that I never knew about until a viewer of mine told me about it, and I went to this event because they're having a steam festival this weekend that I went, and it's a great place, man. I mean, any of you guys watching that enjoy old school machining and old machine shops and things like that, you're going to want to go see this place. But thankfully for you, I've got a video of it, so I'm working on that video. I don't know when I'm going to be able to release it, but hopefully very soon. Probably going to have 2 videos of that place just to kind of split up the content, because there was a lot there to see. There was guys there with steam engines, and they had the machine shop, they had the foundry, they had the pattern shop, and then of course they got the guys outside showing off their machines. But excellent place. I had a great time there. Abby did as well, and really look forward to sharing that footage with you. And I'm going to have some other videos of some other places that we went that will be on the A-Bomb Adventures channel. If you don't know about that channel, please go subscribe. That's where I put some of our adventure type videos. We went to Stone Mountain and you know, got to experience that, getting up on top of the mountain there. And we also went to Columbus, Georgia, down on the Riverfront Park there. So, you know, videos like that's going to be over on A-Bomb Adventures. But the highlight of the trip, the museum was excellent, but you know, we wanted to go to Fab Tech, and that was why we took this week off. I wanted to go to Fab Tech, and I'm really glad that I went, man. I had a great time up there. It was such a neat experience, especially being the first time for me to go to a big trade show like this, and got to meet a lot of people. There was probably, if I had to take a guess, there was probably 50 people that approached me during the trade show that knew me, that watched the videos, and I enjoyed meeting everybody. I had a pocket full of stickers, or Abby had a bag full of stickers, and she would hand out to everybody whenever they would come up to me. And I got to meet up again with a lot of the other YouTube creators out there, other content creators. I got to meet a lot of new folks, and what can I say, man? It was just awesome. It really was cool. Not just getting to meet and talk with everybody, but being able to walk around the whole place and seeing all the machinery and all of the tools and just everything that you get to see at a trade show like this. So got video of all that, and hopefully the footage is going to come out well. I used a new camera. I bought a GoPro Hero 7 to do these handheld shots with, to try to get away from the gimbal, and that's what they're claiming you can do with the Hero 7. And so far the footage is turning out pretty good. I just got to get it fine-tuned, get the white balance fine-tuned on it, things like that. I noticed a couple outdoor shots. It was kind of blown out a little bit, but overall I think the footage turned out really well. So lots of videos coming at you. I just got to find time to get them all edited, but as we progress through these next couple of weeks, hopefully we'll get them. So this coming weekend, whenever you're watching this video, I'm going to be in Lindale, Texas at the Good of Land Fest. So another weekend full of fun activities and getting to meet another group of guys. So really looking forward to that. I'm going to have video for that as well. And I'm supposed to be able to drop by Andrew Alexander's shop. He's Blacksmith Tools over on Instagram. So I'm hoping to get a really good shop tour of his shop and seeing that collection of anvils and all those old machines that he has. So hopefully I'm going to have another 2 or 3 videos to come out of that event as well over in Texas. So is regarding this episode, what we're going to have is I'm going to have a machining project that I did at work. We got that edited. I'm going to show that here, but I also want to go over some. We're going to go over some viewer mail. I'm going to go over some new tools that I've got. I picked up a few things along the way on our road trip, and I've got a bunch of sticker mail. I don't know if I've got time to go through the sticker mail, but I've got a stack of envelopes, and I've been just trying to wait so that I want to share all those on video. So we're going to go through a few of those. Probably won't make it through all of them, but I've got a ton of stickers, and I think that cabinet is going to be filled up by the time I put them all out there because, you know, FabTech, I got 2 bags full of stuff too, so every vendor had stickers. So we're probably going to be filling up the green cabinet and moving over to the Vidmars over there and start putting some stickers over there. So we're going to go ahead and give away another Machinery's Handbook, and I've already got a winner drawn for that. So what we have this week is a 12th edition Machinery's Handbook, and this was given to us by Tim Schultz from Fresno, California. All right, very nice, clean Machinery's Handbook, 12th edition. All righty, and I've got a winner picked, and let's go ahead and give you an update on all of the entries. So, by the way, for those watching that don't know, I'll have the link in the video description down below if you want to put your name in the drawing for a Machinery's Handbook. Okay? Just click that, fill out the form, submit it. Your name will automatically be drawn into the entries there. Okay? So we are up to 1,049 entries as of filming this right here. All right, so on my email list, that's numbers 5 through 1,053. So we're going to go over to our random number generator, and we're going to put in 1,053 and draw a name. So our winner this week is number 91, and that is Martin Vossler, and he is from Wellsville, New York. I looked up Wellsville. That's in the southwest area of New York State. And so Martin answered my 2 questions there. His favorite content is millwork on the K&T and the Dual, so he enjoys the milling machine content. And hopefully we're going to have some more of that coming up in the near future there, Martin. And suggestion for more content, what he'd like to see more of is he enjoys the restoration projects. I got to say, I really enjoy the restoration projects too. And I think you guys kind of get the benefit of whenever I end up getting a new machine in the shop. You know, like the Genie Shaper here was an excellent series, and I've got so many people that enjoyed following along on that series and seeing the repair work that was done on that. Speaking of which, Genie Shaper, I wasn't trying to change the subject. We're going to have some internal keyway cutting on that real soon. This is another shaft coupling that I've been working on, and we've got a keyway line, laid out, and this is a tapered bore. So we're going to be setting up the universal taper there to machine an internal keyway. I'm going to get to that very soon. But anyway, Martin, congratulations on the win for the book right there. I'm going to get that mailed off to you this week. And I'm also going to throw in the KBC Tools hat and a t-shirt of theirs and some sticker swag for you as well. All right? Thanks, buddy. So here's a new tool acquisition for the shop, and a couple weeks ago we had another local auction there at Reynolds Music downtown. Unfortunately, they closed up, went out of business. I believe the owners said that the owners were retiring and they were selling off everything. So I was looking through the auction, and this was the one item that I bid on in this entire auction, and I won it for $15. And what it is 2 of the Starrett number 190A Little Giant screw jacks. There's 2 of them in there. And then also with this lot include the riser blocks there as well. It says Starrett right there. They've been around for a while. They don't look like they've been abused. They've just been around for a long time. They're getting a little bit of surface rust accumulated on them, but you can still see some of the case hardening colors there on them. Let's look at this one. So there you go. 2 nice tools. Now this handle's been bent up, so somebody's abused that one a little bit. So there you go, and then you can use these as risers with these, so you can stack them up. It has a register fit on the bottom of it, male-female fit, so you can raise them up a little bit or raise it up just like that. All right, so just funny, this was like the only thing that I personally saw in all of the lots that had anything to do with like machinist tools. Now I might have missed something here or there, but it was mostly antiques and anything that had to do with something with like musical instruments. So good little $15 score right there on these vintage Starrett Little Giant screw jacks. All right, so here's some road scores from our road trip, and Abby and I like to find antique stores on the way, and I didn't have a lot of luck on this trip, but I did. I had a couple things here, and I got some oil cans over here that I found too because I like to collect those. But I had a really good trip whenever we went up to Tennessee, Kentucky, and Missouri. Found a lot of cool things there, but you can't complain with these. I was very happy to find this guy right here. New tap wrench, and this is one that I do not have, and this is an SW card number 8. And I really love that I found this particular one right here because I have a number 9 and a number 10. And this is like I said, this is a number 8. And I need to adjust that set screw for the fixed jaw. It's a little bit loose. But these are some very, very fine tap wrenches right here. This one's very old, been around a long time. It's got some, looks like it's got some initials on there. But you can see that the handle is bent and that the ambulances are in full effect today. This is the 3rd one since I started filming that's gone by. But these are not hardened right here, so I can easily straighten this one out right here. I know that because I bent the big one, the number 10. I bent it one time by putting a piece of cheater pipe on it, and it bent a little bit, so I was able to bend it back. But I look forward to, I'm actually going to polish this guy up, make it look good, and just another good one for the collection right there. SW card number 8. And then this is just a C-clamp that I found in one of the, which one was I at? So we had stopped in Monroe, Georgia. There's a big antique mall there that claims to be the biggest one in the country. At I forget what it was called, but it was an old cotton mill. And it really is. It's a big place, man. Upstairs and downstairs, and then there's 2 more places right there next to it. There's another big antique mall on the other side of the road that was another cotton mill. But anyway, this was the one item that I found in there that I wanted to buy. It's an Armstrong number 108. It's an 8-inch C-clamp, and it's been around a little while, but it doesn't seem like it's had any use. It just seems like a nice clamp, and I like these old Armstrong clamps. So got it for a really good price. I believe I paid $15 for this clamp right here. A little more than what I would typically pay for these like at the flea market, but antique stores usually jack the price up a little bit. This guy right here though, I paid $8 for this, and it was in a vendor that had nothing but tools hanging on the wall. So this was a really good buy right there. So there's 2 items right there, but I got some more that I want to share with you. All right, so y'all probably know by now I like to collect oil cans. It's just a fun, this is more of a hobby now, I think, than I don't really use all these things because I got so many of them, but I just enjoy collecting them. So we got one more right here. So this is a goldenrod, and it's got a little bit of rust on it. You can see the tag right there. $8 is what I paid for this. And these are really good, especially for oiling the ways. You know, I like to keep oil on this in this style of can right here. And I've got some new spouts. These are flexible spouts. I bought some new ones when I was up at the hardware store up in Missouri. Harry Jane Epstein. I was trying to think of the name. So I got some new spouts that I can put on this one right there. But you know, these guys right here, whenever I can get one of these oil cans for say like less than $10, I usually pick them up. So most of them are Eagle, and this was the last one I picked up. I like this, a number 33 rigid spout on it, and I like the wide base on this model right here. It's very stable, so it's not so easy just to knock it over. This one right here, I just liked it. I think it was like $6. It's the blue, another Eagle. All right, this one right here, I liked it because it's, you know, it says Blue Point, product of Snap-on Tools, Kenosha, Wisconsin. And it's got the little adapter that's that they press on there to kind of keep it more stable as well. Flexible spout. Doesn't look like it's been used much at all throughout its life. So just a neat little oiler for the collection there. And then this guy right here is really cool, and I think my buddy Barry Robinson is going to like this. This says Ace Hardware. So this was one that Eagle had made, and they painted them red to sell at Ace Hardware. And it was the first time I ever saw this particular oil can. So again, I didn't pay, but I think it was like $6 or $8 that I paid for this oiler right here. And it's just part of a collection. I imagine one of these days there's going to be a Booth machine shop sale out here on the driveway, and I keep imagining one day I'm going to have so many of these things I'm just going to have to start selling some of them. But I enjoy collecting them, and believe it or not, I've got a shelf inside my house that has got a bunch of oilers on it. It's just one of my little industrial displays of all different types of oil cans. So I just pick them up whenever I see them. If they're cheap, if they're asking too much money, I just let them go. But I got all these right here. Every one of them were less than $10. So just some more goodies for the collection. So here's a recent viewer gift, and this was given to me by Braxton Utzler, and this is something that he had bought off of Amazon and had shipped to me. And what it is a little microscope, digital microscope that's got a USB plug on it, so you can plug it into your computer and try it out. And this is interesting because I've been looking at things like this, and at the trade show at FabTech, there were 2 vendors there that had microscopes. A lot of them look like that. And I was over there talking with them and looking at them, and they had some watches on underneath the scopes, and then they had big TV monitors behind it, and you could really get in there and see all the fine detail. And ever since I've seen John Saunders talking about his microscope and being able to inspect tool bits, I thought that this could be something that would be helpful around here in the shop. And as Braxton says, maybe show the difference between using cutting oil or not, and it might provide some richer content to your channel. So he's absolutely right. I'd like to play around with this and get familiar with it, and let's use this on some videos and take a look at some things. I'm really interested in seeing some tool wear, not on just carbide. I'm not talking about carbide inserts, but like high-speed tool bits. So thank you, Braxton. I'm going to play around with this and see how it works, and we're going to show this on video real soon, okay? All right, one more box of viewer mail for this week. So we got a whole box of welding lead holders, and these were made by Jimbo's Garage, and jimbosgarage.com. He threw some of his decals in here, so check him out on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. And apparently what he does is he must make these things and sell them, and they're holders for all of your leads, you know, so your MIG gun, TIG, stick welder, plasma. He's got one in here, all of them. So here's the lead for TIG torch. They're all bolted to a magnetic base so that they'll stick to your table, and then you got a place there that you can stick your lead and hold it so it's not just laying on the table. All right, this one's for an angle grinder. Never seen that before. Pretty cool. This one's for the stick welder. For your stick lead, the rest right there. This one is for the MIG gun. Looks like he's got this one chrome plated. All right, and then one more is for the plasma. Very cool. Let's take a look at one of these things. I'm assuming that he builds these himself, cuts them out and forms them. So cut out on a plasma. You got the JG there for his YouTube channel, his business. Very cool. All right. Thank you very much, Jimbo. These are going to be some nice tools around here in the shop, okay? So check him out if you're interested, and maybe pick you up some too. I just wanted to point this out. You probably saw it behind me. So this is a brand new Newall DRO system that I had purchased. I got it from KBC Tools, and this is going to be for the Victor lathe. And really excited about that right there, and was hoping that I could maybe get one last year, and just things didn't pan out right. But I was able to finally get me one, and I got it coming. And this is going to be an install video, so I plan on installing, filming the whole thing just like I did for the Dual mill. It's not going to be immediate though, because I want to get to my other projects that I haven't finished yet. I've still got the K&T. I got the K&T motor shaft right here. I know everybody's waiting on me to get started on this, and I'm trying to get to this project next. This is the next one on the list right here. I'm trying to get it done. I'm going to start on this after my visit in Texas. When I come back, this is going to be the next project. But hopefully maybe in December of the new year, I'll be able to get to this guy right here and start getting it installed. I want to get the lathe cleaned up real well, and I'll give you the details, but it's going to be a nice addition. So hopefully it's not going to stop with this. I do want to add one to the Monarch lathe, but it's going to be a while before I can do that. But I do have the want and desire to buy another one for the Monarch. But anyway, just sharing the new acquisition there with you. All right, it's channel sticker time. So as I said, I'm going to go through some of these, and I still got a lot. I mean, look at these envelopes right here. There's a lot of really good stories to kind of go along with some of these stickers. I'd like to spend a little bit of time on, and then some just sent stickers. So I'm going to try to share some of these, and then maybe next week we'll go through some more. So the first one right here is Scotty's Fabrications, and I know him from Instagram. Scotty's Fabrication on Instagram. And I love the content, and tune in every week. It's like having a favorite show on TV that never ends. Take care, Scotty. Congrats on the weight loss and lifestyle change. I appreciate that, Scotty. And you know, as you said right there, you know, I try to keep these videos coming every week for you. I know that everybody loves them and appreciates them, and I enjoy sharing what I get into. So there's his stickers right here. All right, now we got Practical Engineering. Now some of these guys are probably going to be on either the YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, so you know you can definitely check these guys out. So this is from Grady, Practical Engineering. And then we have Butterfield Machine, Chris Butterfield, and I don't know where he's from, but Butterfield Machine. Metalworks Machine Shop. He sent these, as well as the caution moving parts sticker right there. Got two of those also. Pretty cool. All right, then we got Old Iron Lover. Got two of them. You guys probably know this one right here, vintagemachinery.org. That's Keith Rucker. Logic Industries. Crosscut Vintage Designs. I know him from Instagram. He does woodworking. And then we have some of these right here that you probably will recognize. A lot of you guys right here. Man, making a mess. Got the Cockford Ollie lathe sticker. The Cockford Ollie sticker there. And then the My Tools Bite sticker. So y'all probably recognize these. If you don't, these are from AVE. So I appreciate that. I actually hit him up one day and I said, hey, I need some of your stickers for the cabinet. And then I found them in the mail one day. So thank you very much, AVE, for the awesome stickers, and all you other guys that have been sending these stickers as well. So I'm going to start getting these on the cabinet, and I'll let you see them. And we're going to continue to go through these, you know, stickers, and continue to put them on the cabinet there. All right, we got our new stickers on the cabinet right there, and I'm definitely running out of prime real estate, so we're having to go down to our lower cabinets there. And so I got everybody on there that I just showed. I got some up here on the thinner drawer going in. And I removed my own sticker, the A-bomb sticker, so I could put AVEs right there. And I had added a few since the last time. I found some more in there on my bar that I had forgotten that I had received, and I thought that I filmed it, but I couldn't find the video footage. But I can't remember. You know, we got Steve Summers sticker right there, and I can't remember now who else I had added. I believe it was Jim Trek, Grimsmo Knives, and I don't know, maybe Keith Finner. But anyway, starting to fill it up, and really enjoying the way that the cabinet is looking now. So we'll get back in here next week, and we'll put some more stickers on it, okay? This is my secondary sticker location, my entry door. I've been I've been trying to, I started with all the welding and the fabrication guys for the door right here, just because this is my welding area. And then if I get a secondary sticker, I've been adding over here as well. So, so you guys that send in one that, you know, as far as like welding and fab and that kind of stuff, I've been trying to put those here, and the cabinet inside more machining type stickers there. But I'm starting to get so many that's just going to fill up every place that I got, really. Milling the 1.5-inch wide key. There's our key that actually come out of there, and I always try to size it up to fit these keys with a very slight snug fit, kind of like a tap fit. So what we have is a stack up there of 1.498 inches. It's got a really good fit on that stack up right there. And then the key, I've got it on the correct side there. It measures 1.498, and you can wiggle it down in there. So that's a good fit right there. They can dress that if they need to, if it's a little bit too tight.